Most people are doing cardio wrong and it's stopping them from getting lean. A few years ago, I used to think losing fat meant suffering as much as possible with intense cardio every day, hour-long runs, and trying to sweat all the weight off. But this mindset actually kept me from getting lean because the goal of cardio isn't to see how tired you can make yourself. The goal is to burn body fat while recovering enough and fueling your body to actually build and keep your muscle. And when I realized that, getting lean became so much simpler. I get it. The fitness industry has convinced you that getting lean means suffering more than the next person. But as natural guys with normal lives, families, and work responsibilities, we can't go through life feeling sore and dead all the time from some crazy cardio workout we did the day before. Especially when you're also weight training and eating in a calorie deficit. And this is where low intensity cardio completely changed the game for me. And in this video, I'm going to give you guys the exact cardio routine that guys like Lachlan, Josh, and Tyler have used to get lean as well. Alright, so let's first understand why high intensity cardio is bad for getting lean. To be clear, high intensity cardio burns a lot of calories, but it also has some big drawbacks. First, running is hard on your central nervous system and your joints, especially if you're overweight or you aren't used to being super active. So when you force yourself to go for a run, now your recovery is impacted for a few days, which means your workouts aren't as hard and you can't do more cardio the next day. When your body in recovery gets hit like this, it enters a survival state, holding onto water and your body fat, which is why you end up looking worse even though you're working harder. That's why so many guys feel stuck. They think they need to starve themselves and combine intense lifting with hard cardio. And after trying to stick to that, they're left wondering why they aren't seeing the progress they expected. But low intensity cardio works differently. Scientifically, your body actually relies more on fat for fuel during lower intensity steady state cardio. So while it burns less calories than a long run, it directly burns a lot more body fat. And more importantly, you can recover from it. And that's the biggest advantage of making the switch. Because the best cardio routine is the one you can actually do consistently without setting back your progress in the gym. And that's our goal, to be able to build a healthy and lean body that looks good for everyday life. Now, don't get me wrong. Running has its benefits, but if your goal is to get lean, lose body fat, and you feel like you've been stuck, the trade-off of doing intense cardio sessions is never worth it. You'll burn out, keep your appetite high all day, and mess up your recovery in the gym, especially if you're already struggling with staying consistent. So here's the exact cardio setup I use to get the guys I work with down to 10% body fat. First, we put in 2 walks throughout the day. One should be in the morning fasted on an empty stomach, and the other should be after dinner. This gets us about 3/4 of the way to our daily step count, and I would start you off at about 8 to 10,000 steps and work our way up to 15,000 anytime your progress slowed down. Then we plan their days so they can fit in a dedicated cardio workout on the days they're at the gym. For most guys, I recommended what's called 10-3-30. This is an incline walk of 8 to 10 on the treadmill at 3 speed for 30 minutes. For the guys that want to kick it up a notch, I put them on the Stairmaster at level 4 to 6 for 20 to 30 minutes. As you get deeper in your cut, you push that session up, so bumping by 5 to 10 minutes whenever your weight loss plateaus for a week or two. Once your cardio is maxed out with your schedule, then I like to make food changes, lowering the calories by 100 to 200 to steadily chip away at that body fat. That's it. 2 longer walks, 1 dedicated cardio workout at a steady pace. You don't have to suffer through some crazy cardio every day to get lean. You just need to create a system in your life that keeps you burning fat all day. Wake up early, go for a walk, fuel up for your training session, lift hard 4 days a week, walk after your meals, and stick to it for long enough for the results to actually kick in. That's literally what works for guys who started exactly where you are and were able to finally get lean. And now we've got more than 200 plus guys in the Lean Body Accelerator program, all crushing it with the systems and protocols that I use with the clients that I show you in my videos. I'm constantly updating the program, adding more resources, and we have an entire video module teaching you how to set up your plan to get lean, dropping in the next week or two. Check that out if you want more in-depth knowledge. And now that you understand the type of cardio you need to do to lose body fat without losing muscle, you're going to want to learn the one habit that will help you lose the last layer of fat. You can watch that breakdown here. Talk soon, man.